Hi guys, this is your host Nikasha, licensed mental health therapist and consultant. And on today's video, we're talking about another relationship fail, common mistakes that can doom any relationship. So today we're talking about why you should never focus on the person rather than on the problem when addressing an issue with your partner. Let me give you guys an example to highlight this. So we'll call this couple Melissa and Steven. So Steven used to work out regularly, but he's been feeling pretty stressed and down during the pandemic. He stopped taking care of himself and he's put on quite a bit of weight. Now, Melissa, she used to compete in fitness competitions, and while she no longer does, she still works out regularly. Health and fitness are very important to her. So let's say, for example, Melissa says to Steven, I really don't understand how you've managed to gain so much weight. I mean, you literally had all of last week off and you didn't exercise for not one day. I have a job too, and I still managed to make it to the gym. It's really selfish of you not to think about how your decisions affect others. I mean, what will my friends and family think? Don't you care how this makes me look? What's wrong with you? Guys, do you see what the issue might be with this picture? What this communicates to Steven is that Melissa believes he has an inherent character flaw. Notice the use of the word selfish or questions like, what's wrong with you? Or what will my friends and family think? Statements like these send the message that she's disgusted with him and embarrassed by him. Perhaps she even thinks that he's morally deficient because he's just not as considerate as her in that particular area. There is very little room for a resolution when your partner feels belittled. And when you're feeling this level of upset towards your partner, it can be really easy to miss any repair attempts he or she may make during the conversation. So let's say, for example, Steven responds by saying, I really do want to get healthy again. It's just hard for me these days to get up early in the morning and work out. Maybe it'll help me get back into it if we could work out together after work sometimes. Melissa then responds with, oh yeah, that's really going to make a difference. You're too lazy to even so much as help with the dishes after work, but somehow you're going to have the motivation for a workout. And then Steven responds by saying, yeah, I think I could do it. Besides, watching how good you look when you're working out might be all the motivation I need. So he smiles, he adds a little bit of flirtation, and Melissa then responds with an eye roll. So the sarcasm, cynicism, name calling, eye rolling, all further drive home the point that she's pretty disgusted with Steven at this point, rather than, just simply wanting to encourage him to get healthy again. Now, for some, this example may seem pretty harsh because we're discussing weight, but the truth is that we have these same conversations and belittling communication styles with our partners in a lot of other areas. And, they may seem small to us, but they likely feel pretty big to our partners. Now, this likely started off as a more minor issue between them the first couple of times they talked about it. Melissa likely didn't feel as much nor express as much disgust towards him in the very beginning. She likely was just more so concerned about him not taking care of his health early on. And then over time, she began to connect it to other behaviors of his that she's dissatisfied with, to the point where she now sees it as a more generalized issue with him as a person. Before you know it, the situation has become toxic, and the issue in their communication, if left unchecked, will then escalate before its inevitable conclusion, being Melissa and Steven going their separate ways. Guys, if you think your relationship might be headed down that path and you want to know how to fix it, hit the like and subscribe because we've got more videos like these headed your way. Also, if you're looking for couples counseling, you can reach out to us at visioncounselingandconsulting.com. I've linked the web address in the description box below.